Yo, what is going on? I am getting ready to leave for practice for the state tournament on Lake Conroe. This is the week before. I'm getting ready to go down there for pre-practice, and then we'll be back up there the next Friday. So we're going to have 3 days. It is Thursday afternoon. I am going to leave tomorrow night and fish Saturday, Sunday. Goes off limits on Monday, Memorial Day, until Friday. So, never been on Lake Conroe before. Done a lot of research. I kind of know what's going to be going on out there. I kind of got my own little ideas. Have some tricky stuff I can do. Gonna have to watch out for the locals out there because them boys out there are hammers. I got a lot of different stuff rigged up. So, let's go ahead and get to that. So, number one, you can't really go anywhere this time of year, summertime. You never know if it's going to be finicky. Also, it's just an all-around great rig to throw on the offshore bite. So I got a drop shot tied on with a little bit of a longer hook to weight leader on there. I like to do that when it gets more offshore. Otherwise, I usually have much shorter leader on there, but well, gap, I would say. Next up on my deck, I have just a Buckeye ballin' out jig paired with a big bite chunk. It's the same jig I was throwing on an Amen G Carter in practice and was smashing them on them. Gonna be looking forward to throwing this around on some brush piles, some road beds, maybe some shallow stuff. We just don't know what we're gonna find until we get down there. This jig right here, you can really throw around anything. I've thrown this jig shallow, I've caught them. I've thrown this in 30 foot of water and caught them. So you can't go anywhere this time of year, especially without a jig. It just catches them in the summertime. So next up, got another kind of jig tied on, but a little bit of a different approach. On Conroe, you got a 16-inch minimum length. We're going to need at least 25 a day, maybe 30 a day to win this tournament. So you got to go with the big Buckeye mop jig with a Yamamoto trailer on it. This is going to be a big bite bait. Got a shaker in it. Got to make some noise when you get down there in the deeper water. It's a little darker. Maybe a little bit muddier water. We don't know what we're going to find until we get there. But this is just something that I'm going to be tossing around a little bit, dragging, stuff like that. Next, again, just classic summertime post-spawn stuff. Got to get a Carolina rig with a long leader on it. I think my leader on this is like close to 3 foot. For that deeper water stuff. Next, this is now getting to more of my finesse scoping type stuff. Just got a G-Man, not a G-Man, a Buckeyes G roller head on a Yamamoto D-Shad. Then this right here is kind of a thing if I find some schooling fish, which I don't know if I'm going to find any schoolers, maybe in the morning on some of these points, stuff like that. But it's just a 5-inch soft plastic jerkbait by Big Bite with a kind of a pulse vibrating, jig head. Been catching them this spring, the schoolers that is on this right here. You just reel it through them. Got a really great action on it. Next up, I have a 5-inch shad-shaped floater with a Buckeye jig head on it. This is something I'm going to start trying a little bit. This bait is kind of a bait I haven't thrown around a whole lot yet, but it looks really, really cool. I think it'll be really good in these brush piles. Just the little bit I have thrown it, it's got a great action on it. So I'm looking forward to throwing that around out here. Next up, again, you can't go anywhere in the summertime without a bait like this. Just a big, deep diving, loud, clanking crankbait. Throw around on deep points, deep brush piles, deep schoolers, whatever it is. Just a great shad imitator. A lot of times, you know, this time of year when they're eating big baits, when they're eating big shad, this is a great thing to imitate that with. And then, you know, early morning, I'm thinking we might find some, you know, fish that pull up on shallow points. So I got a little square bill action right there. And then that's pretty much it with what I'm going down there with. Besides, you know, in the box, I have a couple big glide baits tied up. Got a Texas rig tied up. Just some more just random stuff that I tied up that if this doesn't work, I can pull out of the box and chunk around a little bit. But overall, I'm thinking that it's going to take 30 pounds a day to win, like I said. So I'm going to go down there and looking forward to try to put something together. This is going to be the practice video. So this video is going to be a little bit more informational. I'm going to try this format out a little bit, and then I'm going to make a different video for the actual tournament. So anyways, I'm looking forward to getting down there, putting my YOLO tech to use. Film some good footage for y'all, throw around some GSM baits, throw around some Dobbins rods, and we're going to get down there. We're going to try to smash them, figure something out. Last year we got 6th in state. Hopefully this year we can get numero uno. So we're going to go all in for that. You know, last tournament of the year, besides the AOY for THSBA, graduating. So going to go all in, going to go try to win it, and gonna go big or go home. So anyways, we will see y'all on the water for day 1 of practice, bright and early Saturday morning.
What do you think, black and blue or watermelon red? Huh?
8-pounder.
There you go. Off the brush pile?
Yeah.
Condos. You can feel it dragging over. It's not like you're dragging over concrete.
Probably not long enough. He might be. Turn the boat a little bit away from the. Here's. Andrew?
Are you there if you're a fish keeper?
Yeah, they're keepers. Back us off.
Keeper?
There's a high school boat right there. Good one.
You catch him?
Stick to the keeper. Well, Cam, good one.
Fish?
Yes. Oh yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah. Yeah, it was a bass. Lovely bass. I'll leave the bass alone. Fish alone. Don't show those guys. Pretty small when I saw it. The big one?
Yeah. Dang. That was like 5 or 6. 5.
Nobody's watching. Get him in the boat. I don't know.
Alrighty, that is a wrap on practice. I feel pretty good. I feel like we're not on the biggest fish pattern, but we're also like we lost a 6 today. You know, we shook off a couple of big ones, so we're on a pattern that could turn into
big fish pattern. But we have to be lines out at 1 o'clock tomorrow, so those offshore fish are setting up around 10. So we're not gonna have a whole lot of time. We did find a morning thing, so hopefully we can get a limit early, but that's the deal with practice. Tournament's gonna be a different video, so y'all stay tuned for that. But other than that, I mean, I feel pretty good going into day one. I think we're gonna catch fish. I think we can get a limit, and as long as we just put ourselves in a good position to strike on day 2, we're gonna be just fine. So without further ado, I will see y'all tournament day 1 video.